See what he's all about, the big man. Bellingham to take this one from the left-hand side, an in-swinger in front of the West Bromwich Albion fans. It's towards Jukovic, headed clear, only as far as Maxime Collin. Diangana and Livermore getting back. It's a lovely cross and it's in 1-0 Blues! Lukas Jukovic! After less than 3 minutes on the clock, Blues strike first. The head of Lukas Jukovic does the damage once again. Blues 1, West Bromwich Albion 0.
That was a key point from the other day. I felt that the fullbacks weren't high enough up the pitch to sort of create chances. Today, Collins right up on the edge of West Brom's area, swung in a fantastic cross, and then Jukovic does what Jukovic does. He got on the end of it. He doesn't miss many.
It's a lovely cross from Maxime Collin, just dug it out from the right hand side, and there's no one better in this division when it's hung up and you're asking for someone to go and attack it than Lukas Jukovic.
Yeah, we spoke about this the other day. Blues, 45% of Blues goals come from headers.
Just once all season. That was by league leaders Leeds United back in October. There's a long way to go in this game, but it's a great start. Bella into Maxime Collin. Collin, can he find a pass? Collin! And it was Alvaro Jimenez attacking the near post. Blues causing one or two problems for West Bromwich Albion early on here at St Andrews.
That's fantastic play again from Collin. Within the first couple of minutes, just everything he didn't do the other day, he's doing it now. Like really, really good link-up play.
To get away from Lukas Jukovic. Bartley out towards the right-hand side where Phillips waits. Phillips looking to race in behind Pedersen. Phillips will get there as well, puts the ball into the box. It's a good challenge, an important challenge as well by Geraldo Bajrami. He gets a pat on the back from Maxime Collin, and West Bromwich Albion have their first corner of the day. It's going to be another in-swinger for Pereira. Whipped in towards that near post again, and Jukovic left his position on the goal line to make the block. Fired across goal, and it's 1-1. When we talk about Blues holding on to the lead, it's a lead that barely lasted 5 minutes. Blues 1, West Bromwich Albion 1. Fired in from close range. And it's Diangana.
I think Blues will be gutted about that. I think work on that all the time. How often the ball comes out that back post, and West Brom sensibly have got a man attacking that back post area, but Blues didn't have anyone covering.
Down to Collin. Looking for a bit of movement up ahead of him from Jeremy Bayer. Trying to return the favour. Instead, the ricochet takes it in towards David Davis. 2 touches. Bellingham. Bit of an overload for Blues. Bellingham straightening up. Checks onto his right foot. Bellingham with the strike. Just leant back. Opened up really well for the Blues youngster. And he'd back himself from that sort of range.
This is Bellingham's kind of game, isn't it? Just a little bit more space for attacking players. He's just finding space to do that kind of thing. He had options out wide for the cross, but he's opted to take on the shot.
Bajrami, and now Blues can counter with Jeremy Bayer. Bayer out on the right hand side. He only has Jimenez and Jukovic for company. Bayer drifting in from the right, flicks it Jimenez's way. Jimenez trying to keep it away from a J, but doesn't. There was a moment where the pass into Bellingham was on, and Johnson has to hurry clear again. Blues are at it this afternoon. Capable in the air himself, but he swung a good ball into the box as well. Headed as far as Sunjic. Sunjic into Bellingham. Bellingham's left foot away from Sawyers. A little dink through to Pedersen, and Pedersen's in. It's Pedersen. It's a big save from Johnson, and a big chance for Blues goes begging. Christian Pedersen done everything right except the finish.
Yeah, Bellingham, great position and great awareness to pick out Pedersen's run there. Just lofted the ball in. Pedersen said they're probably trying to smash it into the goal. He's
was attacking it. Bellingham again. Hoisted towards the far post. Dean with a header, and it's 2! Harley Dean in front of the Tilton. Put Blues back in front with a bullet header. Blues 2, West Bromwich Albion 1.
Off the first corner, Dean's shoulders intense. He's put lots of pressure on it, and the ball's just gone wide. But in the second one, he's really attacked that. He's just forced his way through a pack of West Brom defenders and a bullet header into the corner.
Captain fantastic, Harley Dean with a far post header, and it's been West Bromwich Albion's undoing. 2 headers, 2 very early goals, in trying to be the architect for West Bromwich Albion, who are again behind for the second time in the game. Pereira Here's Livermore, they've worked it wide to Austin with the strike, and Austin finds the top corner for the second time in as many games. Austin finds the back of the net and levels this one up. Blues 2, West Bromwich Albion 2.
You just talked about Austin's quality. He's on the edge of the box. Defender behind him. He's controlled the ball, which was fizzed in at him. It's bounced up in the air and range, isn't it?
Imagine this is going to be arched towards Lukas Jukovic and Pedersen. It is Bayer. It's Lukas Jukovic with a header, and it's a chance as well. Lukas Jukovic, he was stretching for it, but it's the middle of the goal. If he keeps that one down, Dealey.
Oh, it's bulleting in.
It was Bayer. You can see Jukovic just trying to lose a J, and he does as well. Oh, he's just stretching for it, couldn't guide it downwards. Like a rash, just hauls him down to the ground. The referee, well, happy to see play continue. At least he's consistent, the referee.
Yeah.
Jimenez trying to get there ahead of Livermore. Jimenez through the legs of Livermore, and he's still going. Alvaro Jimenez out to the right hand side. Jukovic, Sonjic, it's beyond the Croatian. And it's Blues that are pressing as well. David Sawyers out to Ferguson in free rein down this right hand side. Just arches one in towards Austin, who's peeled off Maxime Collin, and West Bromwich Albion take the lead for the first time in the game with 10 minutes remaining, and it's that man Charlie Austin once again. Blues 2, West Bromwich Albion 3.
That's Austin again. I mean, his movement did all the damage there. He's made a near post run, watched the flight of the ball, and then last minute pulled off the back of Collin, and then left him with a free header.
Slaven Bilic. Who's not done yet? Bajrami into Collin. Collin back to Davis. Will he line one up? Left footed, looking to arc it goalwards. Johnston down low to his right hand side to make the save. But he went out for a corner.
Oh my word.
Dear me. Darren England. It's as clear as day from here that it's gone out for a corner. Pereira goes into the advertising board. Introduced as Bajrami. A long throw in towards Dean. He gets the flick on. Jamie Bayer!
What a chance.
Huge chance. Bayer from the 6-yard box. Heads up and over. It was Dean's flick on. Bayer, he's on the turn, trying to twist it goalwards and keep the header down. We would deserve at least something from this one. Montero to deliver. It's a deep cross towards the far post. It's headed back in towards goal. Pedersen with the header. Takes a little nick as well. And it's out for a goal kick. Jukovic will challenge Bartley, who comes over the top and wins the header. West Bromwich Albion bench feel the game's over, and the referee brings the game to an end. A disappointing end from a Blues perspective. Twice ahead in this one, but in the end fall to a narrow defeat to West Bromwich Albion. It's a super substitute, Charlie Austin, that's done the damage. Thrown on midway through the second half. There's